Ever wake up and be like, how did I attract that opportunity? If you're one of those who are very much into the science of law of attraction, then all the more it feels mind-boggling and surreal. Try to remember the events and the signs leading you to the present. If, on the other hand, you're one of those who are a little skeptical and on the verge of giving up on this whole law of attraction thing, but wonder why this certain person or small group of people you know seems to keep attracting a lot of good luck in their lives, while you're working hard but doesn't feel like you're getting what you want, well, look closely. In this video, we're gonna talk about 12 signs that money, wealth, and overall abundance in life like good health and relationships are coming your way. The following things are strong signs that you are becoming vibrationally prepared to manifest not just what you put in your vision board, but your actual inner desires too. And maybe if you try to remember what you wished for 3, 5, or 10 years ago, you may have even actually manifested at least some of them already by now. Number 1. Waking up happy. If one morning you suddenly wake up with an unexplainable feeling of joy, or at least having that relaxing feeling, and you also start noticing little things dubbed as life's simple pleasures, such as the rays of the sun behind the clouds, that mildew on your plants outside, or even seeing a random white feather out of nowhere, more so if you catch it falling right in front of you and you don't have chickens or any other birds as pet. Smile, as more blessings and good tidings will definitely come your way soon. Most people take these little things for granted, but if you stay grateful and exude positivity, the faster you'll manifest abundance. If ever you wake up feeling sad, upset, or grumpy today, try your best not to be in that state for too long by minding this gap and always remembering that we always have a choice on how to react. In a study done by Ohio State University researchers, those who wake up on the wrong side of the bed tend to carry that same negative feeling all throughout their day. Most likely the same logic holds true when we have the opposite instead. So even if you don't feel joyful right off the bat the moment you wake up, at least try to meditate, maybe smile, and have a nice breakfast so you go out of your house in a good mood. Number 2. Finding change or coins in random places. That coin on the ground? Don't ignore that. Pick it up, especially if the coin was created in the same year as you were born, or if it's in a different currency from the country you're currently in. Store it in a special place where it's safe and you won't accidentally spend it. Aside from it being a possible collector's item in the near future, it will attract even more good luck to come your way. Also, those random change you find in your pockets when you do laundry, for instance, don't dismiss that as just mere pennies. Feel grateful for seeing them. Aside from preventing them from possibly damaging your washing machine, those coins are actually a good sign that wealth is slowly trickling in your life. The more you welcome them and treat every penny and money in general with respect, the more they come. If you keep doing that, sometimes the following day it levels up and you'll find a random bill on the ground, say $20 or even $100. But if it's more than that, probably it's best to turn that over to the police. Just check your local laws, maybe the threshold is different. And if you feel bad getting any money on the ground, no matter how small the amount is, still consider picking it up, thanking the universe for being an instrument of abundance for others, and donating it to your chosen charity or cause. Number 3. Receiving random help, offer, or discount. This is actually kind of related to finding random coins on the ground. As long as that help or offer is genuine and isn't just out of courtesy or has some icky hidden agenda behind it, then accept it and be grateful for it. Never refuse it, no matter how shy or embarrassed you feel, because if you do, then in a way, you're resisting other blessings waiting for you. Always accept them. The same thing goes when an item you've been eyeing on for some time suddenly goes on a discount. Just double check though if it doesn't have any deal breaker defects and won't harm anyone, and you also know that owning that item can assist you or improve something in your life. If not now, then probably sometime in the future, then get it, buy it. Number 4. It feels right and naturally easy. If you start waking up inspired and excited to do whatever you plan to do, then surely abundance is just around the corner if you're not receiving it already. The more things start to feel right and get natural for you, the more you understand your own potential and purpose, and the more you'll keep that sense of passion alive and remain in the state of flow even in the most mundane day-to-day tasks. It's the same thing also when it comes to relationships. When of course the directors and producers of those shows use that to have a story because overcoming those emo things is part of a good story. But in real life, they just serve as signs that there's a lesson we need to pay attention to and learn from, and the more we ignore it, the more painful it gets over time. But in terms of manifesting abundance in itself, we don't need those things at all. We don't need to struggle or suffer just to prove that we pay the price of success. On the contrary, they just leave us feeling entitled, which puts us in a lower vibration and pushes blessings away. That shouldn't be an excuse to be lazy either, but doing your best using your natural abilities to give something valuable to others is enough, and even you yourself is valuable and enough. Number 5. Everything seems to be in alignment. This is actually connected to number 4, but in number 4 is about your inner state, number 5 is about the outside, your environment. It can be small signs like numbers you see repetitively lately, like 8 or 888, which in Chinese means attracting prosperity, or 1111, which in angelic teachings means good romantic relations or a twin flame nearby, or 777, which for those who regularly play some lottery means some winnings coming soon. Eventually, the signs get bigger, like no traffic or long line in a place and time where they're usually expected to happen. Actually, that should be considered as another blessing on its own. Over time, greater signs come, like your relationship with other people become harmonious and you slowly attract and get surrounded by people with the same interests, values, and long-term goals you have. And as these higher caliber people gravitate to you, more opportunities open up. Once you've achieved or manifested your vision in the future and look back, your future self may think that you were just in the right place at the right time with the right people, but it isn't really just out of sheer luck, You've attracted them. Number 6. A stray cat or dog comes in your home and stays. When we're in the right vibration to manifest abundance, we don't just attract great people, events, and circumstances. We attract good pets too. Animals in general are very sensitive and picky, so they can judge someone's character pretty well. If some furry animal comes in your home for food and shelter, as long as it isn't some ferocious wild animal that can harm you or your family like a wild bobcat or wolf, then do take care of them because doing so is considered good luck in itself. Otherwise, call the proper authorities trained to handle such wild animals. Number 7. Ivy plants sprawled in outer wall fences. This may sound weird, but even plants now seem attracted to prosperity too. I've noticed this sign first when I was still a kid. In the wealthy part of our town, more ivy plants sprawl the high concrete fences. Back then, I simply thought that those rich people living there love their privacy a lot to the point of even using these plants as additional cover. As I grew older, I've discovered that aside from giving a place that idyllic vibe, ivy is actually considered one of the lucky plants in feng shui that bring wealth, prosperity, and good health in your home. As long as it isn't the poison ivy kind, which can irritate your skin and also harmful to pets, and if it's controlled or trimmed regularly to prevent it from reaching your home itself and destroying its masonry, especially the roof, then it's considered a great sign of good luck indeed. Ivy in itself can ward off not just bad luck but also air pollutants from the streets. There's also a certain type of ivy you can keep indoors called passes ivy, which can remove cancer-causing pollutants or carcinogens in the air like benzene and chloroform. Number 8. Bats create a nest in your home. In some cultures, seeing a random bat flying during, say, a wedding ceremony is considered a bad omen. Well, if those bats are the blood-sucking ones, then most likely it is bad luck indeed. But if not, as most bats only eat insects and can be used as protection for your crops if you have a farm, maybe, they actually symbolize more abundance coming soon. In Chinese, the word for bat, fu, sounds identical to the word for luck, also fu, but just different character. Some Chinese artists also use 5 bats or wu fu to represent 5 blessings: prosperity, love of virtue, good health, long life, and peaceful natural death. So when bats decide to create a nest in some quiet part of your home, like the attic for instance, Either it means that there's a good energy or auspicious chi in that area, or your house itself is overflowing with positive energy. Number 9. Bird droppings. Most likely you'll just see this in your dreams and accompanied by an itchy palm upon waking up. But if you're extremely lucky, these bird droppings will just happen to land perfectly on you. It can be irritating, of course, and hilarious, but keep your lines and eyes open. While bats symbolize overflowing abundance in an area, birds bring an unexpected positive message or call or information like closing a business deal or being accepted in some campus or job position. Number 10. Lone black ant appears. Similar to bird droppings, a lone black ant that just randomly crawls on your belongings or even drop in front of you mysteriously out of nowhere means that great news is on its way, especially if it's crawling on communication devices. It has to be just one black ant though, because if there's lots of them, then you probably have a dead animal instead nearby. If you bought fruits that naturally have black ants on them, that's not counted either. If you've been blessed by this mysterious lone black ant, please don't harm it. Just leave it alone and let the signs from the universe do their magic. Number 11. Wearing your clothes the wrong way around. If done on purpose, that's not counted. But if you happen to absent-mindedly do so, don't be pissed. Instead, rejoice. Though I've experienced this a few times before, I couldn't remember exactly what happened afterwards, aside from being the butt of jokes, so I couldn't really vouch for how strong that sign is. But some superstitious people do, and I guess it's probably something related to being like too busy minding your own business and just going with the flow and letting things be. Number 12. Feeling unattached to unhealthy obsessions. Whether it's money or a relationship or other cliche addictions like smoking or shopping, or unusual special ones like being too obsessed with your vision board itself and trying too hard to manifest those things you desire. If we look closely, the moment we just let go, the sooner it says hello. If there's a quote-unquote science behind it, it would definitely be pretty similar with this. Ever experienced looking for an item like a favorite pen? You've searched literally every nook and cranny in your bag, your desk, and even your entire home or office, but couldn't find it. But the moment you stop obsessing about it and let go, even probably buying another pen instead and be like, I don't need that anymore, that's when that favorite pen mysteriously reappears. A lot of those teaching the law of attraction stress the importance of letting go and trusting the universe, and it's usually the final crucial step in manifestation. So, which of these signs have you personally experienced right before manifesting something? Share your story down in the comments below and share this video as well to other fellow manifestors you know. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. I've been a little busy than usual recently, tax season. I'm still aiming to upload at least one new video regularly every week, but if you like to get notified when a new video is up, you may also click that notification bell icon. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.